Okay, today's National Drive-In Day. It's June 6th, 2022. And one of the questions they asked at our local radio station on their Facebook page, pretty much every day they ask a question for people to participate in. Today's was, have you ever been to a drive-in and what movies did you watch? Movie did you watch? And so many people said, oh, I missed the drive-in, this and that and this and that. The reason, which is a bunch of nonsense, that's my mini rant for the day. The reason drive-ins closed was because lack of participation. You're probably hearing that ding. That's my notifications for Facebook. Anyways, they didn't have enough money coming in to justify keeping these drive-ins open. Now, drive-ins, I heard something really silly. Somebody said that once drive-ins closed because of the indoor theaters. There were indoor theaters before drive-ins. Drive-ins came after the start of indoor theaters. The silent movies were indoor theaters. And they said they had this little tidbit of information on the radio station this morning, the one that asked the question about the drive-in theaters. It said, I believe it was 1933 was the first drive-in was erected. So yes, there were indoor movie theaters before drive-ins. But it's just, and you think about it, but I don't know if drive-ins were open in the winter, but if they were, they probably didn't get high attendance when it was raining. I don't know if they were open when it was raining. I mean, rain would be on the screen. I don't think many people would want to go to a drive-in when it was raining. So that took a damper. And like when the wind was blowing, if the wind was really blowing, people wouldn't want to go to the drive-in. So that took a toll on it. I think it just fell out of favor. I mean, I think it was a short-lived fad. And, yeah, because I mean, most of the drive-ins that I see, I looked them up, and they lasted about 25 years, maybe. I think the Gratiot Drive-In, I think they said it was opened in 1967 or 64, and it was closed in 1982, I believe. I lived in Mount Clemens, right, just a few minutes away from the Gratiot Drive-In. I remember when the drive-in was still there. We still lived there when the drive-in was there. And I don't remember, I think they did tear it down when we were still there. Maybe not. I don't remember. But we would drive by it a lot because we lived right over there. And, yeah, we never went to as a kid, we might have gone once or twice to the drive-in, and it might have been the Gratiot Drive-In that we went to. But, yeah, but we didn't go, if we went, it was extremely rare. I think if we went to movies, I think we usually went to the indoor movies. Of course, I don't think we went very much at all because, my parents didn't have much money. My mom divorced my dad when we were very young. I lived with my mom. She had 3 kids. Couldn't afford to go to the movies much. Couldn't afford much of anything. So, yeah, I don't miss it. It's not anything I looked at with nostalgia. And then the people who are looking with nostalgia on it, it's like, how often did you go to the movie theater? Most of the people are saying, oh, yeah, I went once or twice. It wasn't like, oh, I went all the time. But then you're saying you missed it. Well, you went to all these indoor theaters. You didn't go. So do you miss it? You just miss the idea of it being around. But for it to be around, there has to be a lot of people supporting it. And people were not supporting it. So don't say, You know, I hate when people say, it's like, oh, I miss it. It's like, did you ever utilize it? Rarely. Well, you don't miss it. You miss the idea of it. You miss the novelty of it. But you don't miss it because you didn't use it when it was here. But a lot of people do that all the time about various items. I missed the buggy whip. Did you ever use a buggy whip? No. I missed the wagon. Did you like smelling like horse droppings? No. Okay. So anyways, that's my rant of the day. Bye.